final wrap of those two items, what would you say to critics who are concerned that the Biden administration is somehow encouraging illegal drug use?
I think that it's important to step back and remember, just to put a little more of a fine point on it, that we're losing an American life every 5 minutes to overdose.
That's Circleback Psaki there, saying the Biden administration is not for funding crack pipes and said it was misinformation. Now, Biden's own HHS told the Washington Free Beacon that these kits will provide pipes for users to smoke crack cocaine, crystal methamphetamine, and any illicit substance. Psaki said this program is aimed at promoting hygiene and lower risk of overdosing. Biden also said that this was part of his racial equity push. Here with me now are the hosts of Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear, which you can catch right here on Newsmax every weekend. They are the co-authors of Uprising, Who the Hell Said You Can't Ditch and Switch, Diamond and Silk. Ladies, it's always great to see you. You know, someone there on Team Biden is lying. It's either the White House or HHS, and I believe it's the White House lying here. It's just like leftists to try to sneak something past us. The American people, they are really upset about what they're hearing on this. This is gaining a lot of traction. So here comes Biden claiming, and through his spokesperson, that the crack pipes were part of his racial equity plan, which would include blacks, according to the racial equity plan. Now, his official spokesperson says, no, it wasn't about crack pipes, but his HHS department is saying it is about crack pipes. So what do you think about Team Biden's push to make crack equal black?
Wow, I'm telling you, it's very offensive. You know, when we look at the crack epidemic that happened in the 80s and the 90s, it decimated families, sent people to prison, created crime in this country. And it seemed like what the Biden regime is trying to do is they're trying to bring it back. Now, they want to say that they're not going to be funding these glass pipes or whatever that is, but you're going to be funding crack addicts. Right. And I thought the goal was to get these people off of drugs, not keep them complacent and comfortable being addicts. And that's what it looks like that he's trying to do. So I say shame on Biden, but also shame on we, the American people. Shame on every black person that voted for Jim Crow Joe Biden, who's pushing this mess. And what they tried to do is slip it under our noses by saying, well, it's got some good things in the kit when it comes to safe sex and all of that kind of stuff. But if you're supplying safe smoking kits and supplies, what's in those kits? It ain't just no lip balm. So what you want to give them a little lip balm so when they pull on a pipe, they lips won't chap.
And not only that, what's safe about smoking?
Right.
Yeah. Last thing I want to run by, and this has been a problem we've addressed before. I wanted to get your take on left-wing racism against black Republicans. Virginia Black Caucus voted not to accept a black Republican. Now, this follows the congressional black communists rejecting black Republicans like Tim Scott and Congressman Donalds. Should Americans accept this notion that's being pushed, I would argue, by the biased press and by the Democrat Party, that the only legitimate black is one who is a left-wing extremist?
Well, listen, but we got to call it out, Chris.
Yes, we do.
You know, and it's sad that you can't be a Republican and join these caucuses because of your political ideology. Okay, so if that be the case, if you can't join because you're not radical, you don't push the critical race theory, you don't choose to destroy the country, how about we create our own stuff and make it inclusive where everybody can join instead of one little caucus calling it black and everybody in there is pretty much radicals.
That's right.
Yeah, and you know what? I got to tell you guys, loudmouth leftist Latinos do the same to we liberty-loving Latinos. They're trying to make Latino mean liberal, equal liberal, and that's not the case. There's diversity of thought in all communities, and shame on you Democrats out there for trying to make, you know, our skin color indicative of one political persuasion or one ideology. Ladies, what do you guys have coming up on the big weekend show?
Well, we do talk about Jim Crow Joe and those crack pipes. Yeah. We also talk about Black Lives Matter and the stuff that they're into. And we do have an itch of the week. Wow. So please make sure you join us Saturday, Diamond and Silk Crystal Clear, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
One of my favorite parts of the week, my visit with you here and also your weekend show. Diamond and Silk, ladies, from me to you. Mwah.
Mwah.